Good morning. The morning is good. Everybody out there doing today? Doing pretty good myself. Been gone for a minute. But today I want to talk about joining gangs. I've been seeing the reports about Tekashi69 being in the gang. Then he got a racketeering charge, a bunch of charges. This is what I never understood about being in a gang, really. That you actually need permission for somebody else to do anything? What kind of gang is that where your big homie, the person who calling the shots, sending word down for you to do some dirt that he won't even do? I never understood why people join gangs. What kind of protection is that when you got to put yourself in harm's way in order to be a part of the gang? Like, that little boy, that young man, 22? His life probably ruined. Just made some money, but it ain't just with him. The same thing happened to the rapper Bobby Shmurda too. In a gang, the gang get indicted. Now you implicated. Now he doing time. And you would think most people will learn from other people's mistakes, but it seemed like it's like their life was a red herring or something. Like it only happens so often. No, it happens all the time. Gangs are not like people who join Bloods and Crips, they join it for protection or whatever they say. But my thing is, Bloods and Crips started as community organizers to help out the communities that they was a part of on the West Coast. Now, how the hell it get to what it is now, I would never understand it, because they don't help the community. Most of the ones I see, they don't help the community. They all throwing up signs, really don't know the meaning behind the signs, and then they are out there getting a record. That's all you're doing. You're getting a record, and then once you say, well, now I want to get my life together, it's too late. Now your record is long as a symphony musical sheet. You're flipping pages and pages of your shit, everything you did wrong. So I never understood the whole joining the gang and the gang controlling your life. We had a little gang, but it wasn't nothing like no gang on TV. Ours was mainly the people we grew up with banding together, because we was boys. We grew up together. We was always on the same streets. But as far as one person controlling what everybody else did and what they thought, because that person's supposed to be the leader, nah, I want nothing like that in ours. That's why we never considered ourselves a gang, because there was never that type of culture over there. Everybody did what they had to do. We was never in the jumping. That was something I wanted to jump, and all us used to slap box with each other just so your hand skills could be at least up to par, because if somebody call you out, you gonna have to face that man to man. It ain't gonna be nobody jumping in. Now if you getting dogged, we'll jump in and stop it before jumping in and jumping on him. To me, that's excuse my language, but that's a bitch move though. To jump somebody. Why not handle it one-on-one? Get it over with and go on with your life. Why keep dragging it out? You fought today, and now today you done fought, you done lost, but now you want to fight some more. But now you don't want to do it like meet up randomly. You gotta meet somebody at a club. Everybody else at the club come to have fun, but only you come there to fight somebody that you could have fought the whole week. You got to fighting on Sunday, and you gonna wait until Friday or Saturday to try to do something to them, mess up everybody else's good time. Fighting, disrespect, fighting and disrespect should go hand in hand. You disrespect me, we should be able to slug it out like two men or two women. But then we should be able to move past it. I ain't even trying to be fighting at my age. Like, I ain't got no reason to be fighting now. But like, they ain't saying I won't. But I ain't got no reason to be fighting. I'm not going out here looking to fight somebody else, try to pick a fight. But far as the disrespect, though, I ain't gonna tolerate that from nobody. But I'm not gonna call my big homie, hey, can you come there and handle this for me? Somebody's trying to fight me. Nah. That's something that I never grasp hold of, is how people join gangs and then lose their whole manhood because they ain't even in control of their own life. Their gang is. But hey, to each his own. Some people join gangs out of fear, but then once you're in that gang, aren't you still scared? If you join the gang out of fear, then the gang is not there, you're still scared. So you're a scared person who joined the gang, who's getting told to do by somebody else who's not scared. But they want you to prove yourself. And you might gotta go out there and bust a shot or do this and do that. But they're making you not scared because you got a group around you. I don't know, man. That's just not me. To each his own, like I said. That gang mentality can mess up a lot of kids' career. I'm telling my kids to stay away from any type of gang. Because it doesn't matter in the real life. Only time gang matters is if you are in those type of beefs. Maybe Cali or something like that. You're forced to be in a gang. I don't know. I've never been to Cali, so I ain't gonna speak on Cali. But I can say this: you're not forced to be in no gang where I'm from. It's a choice, and you make that choice, then you gotta take all the other choices that come with it, and consequences will have to be paid for each mistake that you make and you get caught. That's just the way I feel about it, about gangs and that kind of culture in a way. And I mean, Tekashi. Yeah, I seen him trolling, talking, popping off a lot on the social media, YouTube and stuff like that. I hope he made for that life, because now he about to be behind them bars for a long time, from what they are reporting.